The Airco plant continues to emit a yellow smoke created by a ferrous manganese process for making alloys. No state laws are being broken since there are no emission control laws on the state books. Gene Welch is the regional director for the Federal Pollution Control Commission in Atlanta. Welch says his office would investigate the smoke if they were requested to do so by the state health department. However, he says that the state probably won't call him unless the problem is considered an imminent danger. Welch says if residents in the area complain to doctors and the doctors think the problem is possibly from the smoke, then the doctors in turn can notify the health department. The health department then can take action. Or, Welch adds, residents in the area of the plant can file a written nuisance complaint with the county commission. Action can be taken on a nuisance complaint. Roy Winterstein, Airco's environmentalist, says engineers here and at the home office are trying to find a way to use the inadequate existing control equipment at the plant or a new system completely. He says either method could take up to 2 years to bring into operation even if work were started now. In the meantime, the smoke continues. Welch added that in similar situations in other states, residents flooded their governor's office with telegrams of complaint. John Keffer, Channel 10 News. The Airco alloy plant at the Theodore Industrial Park was closed down all last week. Workers installed a smoke or dust collection system inside the plant. Last night, the plant began production again, and the smoke came out the stacks as before. The work done last week was not meant to correct the smoke from the stacks. The work done last week aids the workers inside the plant. A company spokesman says Airco is still working on a plan to control the outside smoke, but the completion date for installation of such equipment is still unknown. Meantime, residents in the area of the plant have begun forming a loose organization. They plan to have petitions drawn up to be signed by residents who claim they're affected by the Airco smoke. One resident told Channel 10 News it isn't certain who the petitions will be presented to. However, he says the residents plan to consult an attorney as to the correct procedure. He emphasized that a petition drive will be started shortly to complain about the smoke from Airco. Plant spokesmen say they're working on a solution to the smoke problem as fast as possible, but they say it might take some time. Local residents don't want time, they want action now. Thus, the petition drive. John Keffer, Channel 10 News.
This smoke has caused a number of complaints from residents of the Theodore area. They say the smoke makes it hard to breathe and hard to see. That smoke is no more. The Airco plant at the Theodore Industrial Park has been closed. A company spokesman says capacitors are being installed in the furnace, and he says engineering people are taking a look at the furnace. He would not say if the work was in connection with the smoke. Company officials say some 60 hourly employees have been laid off. Officials say these people have been getting a weekly payroll amounting to about $11,000. The spokesman says it will cost Airco about $13,000 a day in lost profits for every day the plant is shut down. Company officials say that the plant has been closed indefinitely. Rennie Brabner, Channel 10 News.
Airco is back in production after more than a month's shutdown. The results of the shutdown were twofold: no smoke from the smokestack and improved production procedures. Plant manager Edwin Dattisman explained that a modification of existing smoke control equipment has reduced emissions to an almost invisible small amount of steam. While the plant was down, modifications also were made to the feeding system.
Our feed system wasn't quite what it should have been, and while we were down making these changes on the gas collection system, we changed the feed system so that we don't have a segregated mixture going into the furnace.
Has all these changes affected the overall production output of the plant?
Early in the week, we will probably increase the load to maybe 18 to 20,000 kilowatts. We're presently operating at 16.
Dattisman says the modification work cost some $300,000 to complete. He says permanent feed and smoke control changes are proposed for the future. John Keffer, Channel 10 News.